Oh, I gotta put on my uni for this. Yeah, yeah. Hey, who you with? I'm with the team to be the champ by any means. Hey, what we do? We win together. Too many rings. Who do it better? Yeah. Running and running and running and running and running and running. We won't stop. Competition got them on lock. Shut them down, open up shop. Yeah, up 20 with the top spot. 20 down like it's stock drop. Hey, who you with? I'm with the team to be the champ by any means. Hey, what we do? We win together. Too many rings. Who do it better? Oh, I gotta put on my uni for this. Yeah, yeah. Hey, who you with? I'm with the team to be the champ by any means. Hey, what we do? We win together. Too many rings. Who do it better?
And boy, have they ever taken to this man. I think Cody scared him. There are very few around the wrestling world that have the charisma of Dan and Cody, and they have made quite the tandem together. They came within an eyelash of becoming the United Glory Tag Team Champions in one of the matches of 2024 when they went head-to-head with the Philly Marino Experience, but things certainly not getting any easier in this contest. And oh, the hustle, the muscle, they're not gonna wait. Rohit, Raju, and Zeeko come flying out of the back, and it's on. And the crowd is immediately letting the hustle and the muscle hear their displeasure. Zeeko raining the shots down into Cody Lane, and now standing up on the collarbones. Zeeko, the monster out of Amman, Jordan. His tag team partner, Rohit Raju, out of Saginaw, Michigan. The 16-year pro, the former, well, 3 of the men in this matchup have held the Alpha 1 Zero Gravity Championship. Cody Lane, the current champion. Dan and Rohit have also held that gold, and that is part of the reason why Rohit has a axe to grind with Cody Lane. In fact, Rohit followed up Dan the Dad's title reign. Dan the Dad, who originally won that title from Orange Cassidy, but that's a long way back through the history books. We can continue to connect them all the way through, but the fight is on as Zeeko reigning in the right hand. Rohit Raju, formerly the Midwest Territory Champion in Glory Pro Wrestling, also former United Glory Tag Team Champion. He was given one half of that title during the second reign for the Hustle and the Muscle after they expelled Xavier Walker. Cody, pop up and over the top. He'll hit the ropes. Duck underneath by Rohit, spins through. Cody's gonna snap him with the head scissors. Back up to his feet, Rohit takes the boot, and Cody Lane is rolling. Cody, double underhooks, could be, oh, he was going for that butterfly backbreaker, swept down by Rohit Raju. Rohit, who's got a background in both kickboxing and jiu-jitsu. Oh, but can't defend that. Schoolyard trip from Dan the Dad. And a little helping hand for Cody Lane with a back senton. Hooking the outside leg, count of 2, and that's all he'll get, says Alex Strand. I believe Alex going with a new haircut this week. Casa Loma Ballroom, beautiful venue to bring you Ascend. Oh, Zeeko up on the ring apron. Cody Lane tried to cut him off, and Zeeko dropped him. Choke slam, and Rohit's going to step over and put the boots down. And now the monstrous Zeeko will step his way back in. Rohit Raju, a 16-year pro, Zeeko, 8 years a professional. And they have been a tag team for a handful of years as the Hustle and the Muscle. Oh, a knife-edge shot from Cody Lane, but it barely phased the monster. Look at the size of Zeeko. What an imposing physical presence. And he can just flat out get it done inside the squared circle. Size, strength, athletic ability, and a right hand like a shot put ball. As he'll take Cody Lane over to the corner. Jams his head into the top turnbuckle, and there's Rohit Raju stepping in. It is a midsummer tag team spectacular this week on Ascend. Snap suplex. Dan and Cody against Hustle and Muscle opening things up, and then in our main event, the challenge was made. You saw it across social media for Glory Pro Wrestling. Count of 2 once again. The new guys get their second shot at the Philly Marino experience for the United Glory Tag Team titles. Marino Tenaglia and Philly Collins laid out the challenge. The new guys were quick to take it. I've never seen Jake Bosch so excited, and he's been excited before. As Zeeko strangling Cody Lane over that second rope. And that is the veteran presence of Rohit Raju. He took Alex Strahan away across the ring. And now Cody trying to fight back 1 against 2 as Zeeko tags in. Oh, Rohit caught him, boot to the jawline. Right hands exchange, leaping flatliner. Zeeko's gonna follow up with the cover, count of 2, and that's all he'll get. Rear chin lock. And this is a miserable position if you're Cody Lane, as Zeeko ripping at the nose. Cody trying to make his way back to his feet. He will get to his feet, jamming Zeeko down with that jawbreaker. Dan and Cody have been a very successful team. Oh, Zeeko laying him out with the clothesline, despite only forming inside of the last year. Inside the last 6 months, really. Rohit Raju. After years of being at each other's throats, really. And of course, that's created some consternation with one of Dan's really good friends, that being Warhorse, who actually has possession currently of Cody Lane's Zero Gravity title. He stole it in Alpha 1 in July. Boot upstairs from Cody Lane, stole it another day in paradise. As Zeeko jams him, Rohit follows up with the splash. Oh, downstairs goes Cody Lane, he'll elevate. Double boot to the back. Rohit in trouble. Shoulder block there from Cody Lane. Cody trying to get to his corner. Zeeko caught him. Zeeko, power slam position. Sends Cody straight down to the canvas. Hooks the outside leg. Rohit thinks they've got it. Gonna take more than that to finish off Cody Lane. I feel like Rohit should know it's gonna take more than that to finish off Cody Lane. They've gone back and forth a number of times. Some epic confrontations across multiple promotions. Speaking of multiple promotions, the Hustle and the Muscle twice United Glory Tag Team Champions, current AAW Tag Team Champions. So they have had success in the Midwest, in the Northeast, into Canada, anywhere you can think of. They've got the job done. Of course, Rohit Raju, former X Division champion in TNA. Dan the Dad trying to fire up Cody Lane, who's stuck in that rear chin lock. Cody to the body. Oh, Rohit clubs him down to the back. Over to the corner, tag back in, and here comes Zeeko. And this is not what Cody Lane wants. To the body. And Cody stumbles back to the ropes. Dan reaching out as far as he can, but Zeeko keeping him just out of that reach. Zeeko back over to his corner, making the tag to Rohit Raju. The fans are ready to blow the roof off if Dan can get into this matchup. Zeeko trying to make that an impossibility. as he clatters into Dan on the apron. Double team. Cody held on, boot up on Rohit. Zeeko charges. Cody sends him through the ropes. Cody underneath. There's the tag. Dan's legal as Cody takes Zeeko to the floor. Duck underneath. Here come the jabs. Right hand, piston-like, all the way around he goes. Rohit's jaw being jacked. And now say hello. Oh, Dan, out of the way was Rohit. He ducked right into the DDT. Oh, the crowd's about to get hotter. That button-up is being unbuttoned. Up to the shoulders goes Rohit. He'll slide down the back. Dan to the buckles. Rohit charges. Dan a step ahead. Right along the jawline. To the outside. Dan gonna elevate. What's he got in mind here? High cross body. Nailed him. Right on the money. Count of 2.5. Dan nearly had it right there. And the crowd will tell you those buttons are going bye-bye. Boy, the fans just love this team of Dan the Dad and Cody Lane. Down to the body. Hey, so does my son, my oldest Wyatt. His favorite wrestler is Cody Lane. Back to the buckles. Rohit gets slammed in. Oh, Zeeko charging into the corner. Rohit, back elbow strike lands from Cody. Tried the double clothesline. Rohit, out of the way. Got him with the forearm. Right into Zeeko. Power slam position. Fall away. Perfectly executed. Cody in big trouble. Rohit, look at the way he slid that arm into the body of Cody Lane. Veteran presence. He'll only get the 2.5. But Rohit Raju knew that Cody could reach the ropes from there with his arm. Slid it to the body to prevent it. Oh! Well, that's a spine adjustment. Cody Lane is going to need a super chiropractor by the time this match is over, as he went hard into the buckles. Snap mirror, no. Rohit changes his mind. Leaned in, got the Irish whip. Back elbow strike from Cody, out of the corner. Tornado DDT. Cody's foot slipped. He recovered and still pulled it off. Great balance from Cody Lane. He had to change that on the fly and made it work. Speaking of on the fly, step up, moonsault, no water in the pool. Rohit knew it was coming, was out of the way. Hook of the outside leg again, count of 2. Dan in to make the save. Dan the Dad gets a hold of the neck of Rohit Raju. Forearm strikes back and forth. Labeling each other right along the jawline. Rohit winning the battle. Dan, spine to the pine. Oh, he put him right into position as Cody Lane. Rohit up to his feet, and he might not want to be. Back senton, lands, hook the leg, count of 2. They've done it again. Dan and Cody have got to have their eyes set on the United Glory Tag Team Championship match in our main event tonight. They have continued to climb the ranks as a team. And if they get one more shot at that gold, it might be very hard to deny them. The unlikely pair has become an expert tag team. You love to see it. The United Glory Tag Team titles, the new guys, the Philly Marino Experience. Our main event is coming up next on Ascend.
Introducing Smack Talk Showdown. Fulfill your dreams of becoming a professional wrestler. You and your friends adopt the most wild personas, give outrageous promos, and feel the burn as you tear into the mic and into your best friends with Smack Talk Showdown. This is the only party game where smack talking isn't just encouraged, it's required. Watch as friendships are tested, alliances are formed, and laughter is guaranteed. It's time to wrestle with words. Get ready for the ultimate smack-talking experience, Smack Talk Showdown. Let the smack-talking begin. Visit smacktalkshowdown.com, second edition available now.
Dude, you know, we might have lost the sanity, but we were real close, real close. Like, I came in to help make that save, and like that, out of nowhere. Like, how am I supposed to see that? Well, my 4 eyes. Hey.
What's up?
What's up, guys?
You guys were very, very impressive tonight. You guys pushed them. You guys were this close.
The Progress Tag Team Champions, guys. It's close. And before that, you guys have been pushing a lot of teams this close. I've seen a couple dubs, too.
Yeah. Don't cut yourself short. You guys free July 28th?
Let me get back to it, man. Hold on. Yeah, I am free on the 28th.
What you thinking, Maria?
I was thinking we need some challengers for these United Glory Tag Team Championships. What do you boys say?
You guys feeling frisky?
You want to dance?
Oh, do I want to dance? Oh, am I feeling frisky?
Come on.
Oh,
You want it?
I'm talking to the frisky man.
Come
You got it.
Dance.
Come on, hit him with the.
Come on.
Dude, just look at your finger. Just do the thing.
Yeah.
Just do the thing. Come on. Come on.
July 28th, Tag Team Championship. We're down.
You're down? You're down? You know what? You know what?
Oh, man.
You know who else is down? You know who else is down, baby? Them.
They are down.
July 28th.
Let's be there, July 28th.
Oh, I gotta put on my uni for this. Yeah, yeah. Hey, who you with? I'm with the team to be the champ by any means. Hey, what we do? We win together. Too many rings. Who do it better?
Here we go, and wherever you are watching around the world, on YouTube, on High Spots TV, or on the Wrestling Spotlight channel, on True TV Plus, we thank you for being a part of Glory Pro Wrestling Ascend. The man in the front is Jake Bosch. The man in the back, Scott Stanley. The new guys who have taken Glory Pro Wrestling by storm have a massive opportunity. The challenge was laid after the new guys nearly knocked off the Progress Tag Team Champions, Sanity. The Philly Marino Experience said they've seen them come so close to some big W's and strike a couple, including in the Road Warrior Cup, where they knocked off the Premier in round 1 and had the match of the tournament with the defending champions in round 2. They haven't quite got that defining victory just yet. But one pinfall in this matchup tonight changes everything. But that pinfall is not going to come easy. One of the most dominant tag teams in Glory Pro Wrestling history. One of the most dominant tag teams in professional wrestling today. Hit the Phil Collins. It's the Philly Marino Experience. The man with all the moves, that's Marino T. The big fella, the powerhouse, that's Philly C. 2 times United Glory Tag Team Champions. The 14th and 17th combination to hold those titles They have 9 total defenses over the 2 reigns, but the most impressive is this: 6 defenses in this reign, including 3 in the Road Warrior Cup tournament to capture that championship as well. The MXM Collection, the new guys, Violence is Forever, Bang and Matthews, Dan the Dad and Cody Lane in a match of the year. The Outrunners have all fallen aside to the Philly Marino experience. Philly Collins, every time we see him, he is in better shape. He is the easy lover, his partner, the smooth operator.
United Glory Tag Team Championship.
And Ben's gonna tell you.
Introducing first the challengers, they come straight out of training. The team of Jake Bosch and Scott Stanley, the new guys.
The fans have got behind Scott Stanley and Jake Bosch.
And their opponents from Atlantic City, USA, the United Tag Team Champions, Philly C, Marino T, the Philly and Marino Experience.
And the fans adore Marino T and Philly C. By the way, the smooth operator himself, Marino Tenaglia. I saw him in person. We had a little bit of a conversation after his actions at Alpha One Wrestling. Said it wasn't anything personal, although I've still got some questions about what they're doing in relation to Ricky Shane Page and BMD. Of course, you can see that on the Alpha One Wrestling YouTube channel. Great partnership between Glory Pro Wrestling and Alpha One. But Marino T in person looks absolutely as impressive as he does here on Glory Pro Wrestling Ascend. I mean, that guy looks like he's in the gym about 12 hours a day. And it's going to be he and Jake Bosch, the speed of the 2 teams. And this confrontation is going to be between the speeds of sound and light. Jake Bosch is going to have the height and reach advantage. Marino Tenaglia's significant experience advantage. The Philly Marino Experience have been a tag team for 8 years. The new guys essentially still in their rookie season. And I've talked about it before. I was there at the beginning of the Philly Marino Experience. They would make the ride up to Hamilton, Ontario to be a part of Alpha One Wrestling. We'd see them in the back, and you knew there was something special with these 2 guys. Well, what I saw 8 years ago in the Philly Marino Experience is what PME sees in the new guys. As Jake Bosch caught Marino T. Now they'll catch one another. We've got a bit of a stalemate. Put the foot down, all right. Marino, first man to get the wrist. Jake Bosch turns him. Little do-si-do. Either man getting the edge. Well, Marino pulls him through. Jake Bosch on the other side. Hip lock takeover. And both men back to their feet off the miss on the drop kick. All right. I think there's some serious respect between these 2 teams. Now, what is this going to be? They lock up left hand. Oh! We saw this back in the Road Warrior Cup. Who is going to get funky like a monkey, baby? To quote the late, great Dusty Rhodes. Backslide attempt for Marino T. Drop kick lands. You heard it clap right off of the chest of Jake Bosch. That was straight boots on meat as Philly C. Cannonball into the corner. Elevates Marino T, the tag team specialist, at work. Out of the corner. Belly-to-belly suplex. Well, I know how hard Philly Collins has worked on that physique. He looks better and better, and he continues to get stronger and stronger. Jake Bosch caught himself. Oh, elevated, landed on his feet. Shotgun drop kick. That'll take Philly C off his feet, and here comes Scott Stanley, the heavy hitter. Jake Bosch elevated up and over to the apron. Boot from Philly C. Elevating with the kick is Bosch. Back body drop by Stanley. Bosch slingshots his way back in. Elbow drop lands. Stanley hooks the outside leg. Count of 2 from Alex Strand. Got one of the best referees in the business for this matchup as well, Alex Strand. As Jake Bosch, standing switch, Philly C shoots him off, and that's going to be Marino T stepping in. Bosch ducks under the right hand. Stanley, cut him out at the leg. Leg drop, guillotine style from Jake Bosch, just got a count of 2. Scott Stanley slid down, cut out the ankle or that right in the kick pad of Marino T to drop him. As Jake Bosch makes the official tag to come back in. Philly C didn't like what he saw going. We got all 4 men in the ring. Knife edge chops from the new guys. We've seen this before. Marino T took that one for Philly C, but it didn't matter in the end. As the new guys, combination effort, drops the champions. And the champs in some trouble here. A little bit too much confusion that time. Too many moving parts in the ring. Count of 2 on Marino Tenaglia. But Philly C was right there to break it up. Scott Stanley stepping right back in. Pop up. Marino T landed from the backside. This time it's the Philly Marino experience on the intercept. Jake Bosch caught in a bad situation. 1-on-2 against the champs. Philly C. Sidewalk slam with the slingshot elbow from Marino T. He'll package him up. Count of 2. Again, great tag team work from the Philly Marino experience.
5 minutes elapsed, 5 down.
They've got more combinations than a fast food menu. All the way up to the top. Philly C. Double axe handle right on the extended arm of Jake Bosch. Doesn't have to be fancy, but it's downright effective. Knife edge chop from Philly C. He'll shoot Bosch across. The shoulder blades and the neck of Jake Bosch are going to have to be readjusted after he hammered those turnbuckles. I think the ring moved about 3 inches. Rear chin lock from Philly C. Miserable spot here for Jake Bosch. Caught with the power of PME. Bosch able to get his way back to his feet. What really works out for Jake Bosch is he's tall and he's long. He's got that long ligament kind of strength, although he's caught this time. Spine buster. That was perfect execution. That was almost all. The Philly Marino experience looking for their 7th defense in this reign, 10th overall of the United Glory Tag Team titles. As Marino T, right hand and then a knife edge chop. And the smooth operator. Said it for a while, the man with all the moves. There's nothing he can't do inside a wrestling ring. Inside cradle, count of 2. Saw Philly C from the outside put a boot to the rear end of his partner, maybe trying to roll that through. Marino popped up to his feet, drilled Jake Bosch with the clothesline. Took his eyes over to Scott Stanley just for a second. And I think that might have caught that extra split second that Marino needed. Philly C tagging back in, and now we see the expertise of PME. Those quick tags in and out. What PME will have to be careful of is Scott Stanley waiting over on his side of the ring. And when Scott Stanley is at his most dangerous is when he gets that stoic look on his face. That look of intensity. Boot up top from Jake Bosch. Second one for Marino T. Bosch wants to fly. Caught. Sent back to the corner. Oh, great move to flip out of the way of Marino. Belly to back. No. Flying back to the corner. Scott Stanley's in. Dives in with the shoulder block. He suckered Philly C in. Sliding through. doubles it up. Oh, Northern Lights with a release, beautiful. Now he's got Marino, inverted atomic drop. Step up Inzaguri. Scott Stanley's on fire right now. He's got Marino, caught, center of the ring, he'll fly. Clothesline, boy does he get air on that. Count of 1, 2, and a half. Oh, the new guys, just as we saw in that matchup in the Road Warrior Cup where the titles were on the line, they are pushing the Philly Marino experience to the limit. Jake Bosch making his way back in. Rear waistlock from Scott Stanley. Bosch with a knee to the side of the head of Philly Collins to keep it 1-on-2. Oh, almost a trouble in paradise kick right there. Hooks both legs, counted 2. Tornado style kick from Jake Bosch into the German suplex, 2 3/4. They're inching ever closer to their first reign with the gold. Can you imagine in your rookie year if you win one of the most coveted tag team titles in all of wrestling right now? Philly Collins caught Jake Bosch. Oh, sent him across the guardrail from behind. Marino Tenaglia got the boot up. And now Marino calling on Philly C. Scott Stanley up to the shoulders. Torture rack position from Marino. Torture rack neck breaker. Now Philly C with Scott Stanley on his shoulders. Oh, into a backstabber and a bit of a lumbar check actually. Marino T's gonna fly. He takes Jake Bosch back up onto the ramp, counted 2, and 9/10. Oh, Scott Stanley survived. And look at the look on the face of Marino Tenaglia. I think his eyes just bugged out. Marino Tenaglia having a word with Philly Collins after Scott Stanley kicked out, and now Philly C, jab into the knife edge chop. He measured Scott Stanley and laid it on him right there. Off the ropes, Philly able to slide out underneath, but that leaves Scott Stanley alone in the ring. He'll dive to the floor. Oh, he got caught. He got caught in a bad spot. But watch out, Jake Bosch from the other side. Where in the world did he come from? He came flying along that entrance ramp. Front flip dive onto PME. And now the challengers, an opportunity. Oh, Philly C out of the way. Jake Bosch caught on the way in, stacked up with Scott Stanley in the corner. You know what PME wants? They want to isolate somebody and hit Sunset Dreams. That's not the way to do it. Boot from Scott Stanley. Philly C called Marino in. Jake Bosch gets the boots up to avoid that. Philly C again. Go behind. Bosch rolls him through. Scott Stanley's going to step up into a DDT. Oh, you talk about tag team excellence. We're seeing it right here. Tag in. Here comes Jake Bosch. What's Jake Bosch got in mind? Philly C is in big trouble. New guys will spin Philly C. There's that powerbomb neckbreaker. We're gonna have new champions. New champions. Oh, Marino broke it up on 2 9/10. Oh, it was over right there. It was over right there. The new guys got exactly what they were looking for. Scott Stanley spins Marino to the floor. Oh, Marino's gonna trip him down. Stanley stayed too close to the ropes. Oh, Marino T just posted Scott Stanley. Jake Bosch gonna charge. Oh, we saw earlier on, Jake Bosch got sent into the guardrail by Philly C. Oh, Bosch, axe kick. Slingshot, outside in. Philly holding on. Marino, he's got the arm from the outside.
12:46, winners by pinfall, and still the inaugural tag team champions, the Philly and Marino Experience.
That is not how I saw that going down. By any means necessary to hold on to the gold. And it's a bit of a quick escape for Marino Tenaglia and Philly Collins. And there you see the mind of Marino. He posted Scott Stanley on the outside and then grabbed a hold of the arm of his tag team partner, Philly C, to secure the titles. Defense number 7 in this reign, number 10 overall, but how about the fight the new guys put on? I don't think I'm going out on a limb and saying that we haven't seen the end of this just yet. Thanks for tuning in on Glory Pro Wrestling Ascent.
Hey, who you with? I'm with the team to be the champ.